What's good, everybody? Glitch Real 23 here. Hey, yo, it has been a solid minute since I last recorded or uploaded anything for you guys. It really has been, man. Before we even start, I just gotta say, yo, the amount of support you guys have shown me since the new year has been insane. We are almost at 300 subs already. In March, we were a little over 200 going into the new year. Now we're almost at 300, like almost 3 months into this. I just gotta say thank y'all so much, man. I am beyond thankful for the amount of support and love and feedback I've been getting from you guys. It has been incredible and has really kept me motivated and really wanting to come back from this little break that I've taken. If you guys are just here just to know what the new schedule is, relax, man. We're going to be getting back to the 3 daily reactions starting tomorrow. I'm going to have a reaction coming out later today. If you guys don't mind checking that out, that one's going to be super personal. So it's not hip hop reaction. It's not even a music reaction in general. It's a reaction though. So if you guys really want to show support, though, I suggest checking that out. But with this video, y'all guys can see what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about why I've been gone so long. We're going to be talking about, like, I'm going to be showing you guys my new room, because this is obviously not the same room that y'all guys are used to. And we're going to be talking about a 1,000 sub special and the plans for the future, basically, on this channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I mentioned this in a few of my previous reactions before I took a break, that I was in the process of moving. What had happened was, for the past 2 years, me and my family, we've been living in a rent house in Lamarck, Texas, which is another small city here in South Texas. We were living in a rent house, and after the freeze that hit Texas and made people lose power and water and everything, my dad got a call from the guy we were renting the house, and he's like, "Hey man, I gotta sell it. I gotta sell the house." So it was very fortunate enough, my grandpa, who owns this house that we're living in right now, he's like, "Yo, I'm about to sell the house," because he hasn't been here. He hasn't been here in a year. And for those who haven't been here since day one, my grandma, who, you know, obviously marries my grandpa, she passed away back in 2018. So everybody handles death differently. And he really fell in like a road of depression, I feel, after her death. He stayed here for about a month, but then afterwards he met someone else, and he really just hasn't been here. And he was on the verge of selling this house. So we're very blessed that he's allowing us to live in this house. We gotta pay rent, that's about it, and our own bills. So, but we are very blessed that we have a home right now, because there are a lot of people in the world that don't have anything. So this is a downgrade, I understand that, but I'm gonna make this work the best I can. So, but yeah, I am completely moved in, and that's why you guys are getting this video. We are still having, like, the whole house is not complete. Like I said, this is like a big downgrade, so we have to get rid of a lot of stuff, which I actually really enjoy. We gotta get rid of a lot of stuff. We had to rent storage units. But yeah, my room is like completely like done with, so I feel like it's comfortable for me to make this video. And but the week that we're also moving, we didn't have Wi-Fi at the old house or this house right now. So like, even if I wanted to, I couldn't upload any videos or make any videos for you guys, because we were without Wi-Fi for a week, which in this day and age of school, that really sucked. That was a difficult week in school without Wi-Fi, you know, since everything's online. But yeah, so I'm very grateful, and now I'm just going to show you guys what the previous 2 rooms look like. So the first image, pardon me for the mess, but this was taken in the process of moving. This first image is actually this was considered our spare room or my man cave back at the old house. What it was, that's what that brown couch you guys can see, that's where I actually started recording the reactions. That was the initial recording room. And that was like, we've always had a spare room because we've always had an extra bedroom. So it's kind of been like a gaming room. That's where the consoles were and everything. So we don't have that room. That room is like completely gone at this house. Like, it's literally my room, my sister's room, and my parents' room. And then obviously like the big living room. That's it. We're down to 3 bedrooms now. So like I said, big downgrade compared to what we usually have, which is 4. But anyway, the next image is actually my room from January 2021 till February 2021. What had happened was that was previously Haven's room. If you guys don't know, Haven's my sister. There's a little incident earlier in the year with mice being in her room, and she wanted to switch because she didn't feel comfortable with it. So we did. We switched for about 2 months, and I really hated it because like the timing of it was so bad. Like, I really enjoyed being in that room for 2 months because it was just so huge. Like, I was able to have a desk, I was able to have my own privacy, and that's where I recorded the reactions for the last 2 months. You know, so I really hated that we just switched rooms because I wanted that room from the start. I hated that we switched rooms as soon as we were moving, you know, so it's a bummer, but I mean, hey man, I'm lucky to, like I said, lucky to have what I got right now. So that leads me into my next point. I was just gonna give you a full room tour, you know, because y'all guys saw how sloppy my last 2 rooms are, but we're gonna give you a full room tour. And before I do that though, this is also the background on the thumbnail. This is what this room I'm in right now originally looked like. As you can see, like the walls is like a different shade of color. That's because like this house has been here built since like 98 or 97, you know. So when we came in here, especially, the room was like, the house was completely dusty. There was no power. There was like dead bugs everywhere. The walls were like so fainted. So before we even allowed to move in here, we had to move all the furniture out of this house, which was very heavy, by the way. And we had to repaint the whole house. And that's why like the actual like paint on the walls behind me like looks similar to the original rooms back at that old house, you know. So not only did we have to move, but we had to move furniture. We had to like basically flip the house, and it was wild, man. It was a wild process to get to where we are right now. So, but enough talking, let's go ahead and give you all a room tour. So we got the desk that I usually recorded over here, which my parents were able to buy me this desk when I moved into Haven's room, which was my room for 2 months. We have the gaming chair, which I bought myself. Over here, this is actually the original entertainment system that was in the spare room. I decided to put it in my room because it is a lot smaller compared to the one I had in my original room. We got console right there. There's stuff in those shelves. Over here, I don't know if y'all guys ever knew, but I got actually a pet tortoise. His name is Yoshi. We've had him since like probably 2017, 2018. Over here is the bed. This is one of my favorite parts of the new room is the window. I've always loved like open views. You can't really see it right now, but I'll switch it over to a clip of what the outside looks like. So the outside on this day, it's not the prettiest, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean here, let me go ahead and just move this curtain out of the way. You can see like we got a lot of land now, man. Like everything, like there's a house back there, so that's kind of a neighbor, but like that pond right there, that's our pond. This is like our backyard. That's a dead tree right there. I think it was like an orange tree. It's been growing for a few years, but after the freeze, all the oranges, they gone. Them oranges are gone. They look like freaking, like, I don't even know. They just look like giant turds. Over here we got my dresser and a few trophies from AAU basketball. You know, there's a lot more, but I had to pack them up so I could make space on this dresser. Over here is kind of like my my collection wall, I guess you could say. Got a couple video games down there. We got some little knickknacks. We got Batarang from Batarang replica. That's my dad's like Michael Jordan locker. And there's a little story behind this. This is actually like an emu egg from about like 50 years ago. Like I said, this house was like built, not probably 50 years ago. This house was built like in 98, 97. So apparently my grandma's old neighbors used to have emus on their in their yard, and apparently emu laid an egg there and they just kept it. So yeah, that's the story behind that. I thought that was pretty cool, so I didn't want to get rid of it. We got the M&M's basketball. You know, it actually dispenses M&M's if I had some. Got Spider-Man over there. This is my Funko Pops, which we'll get into that here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and switch over to a clip of me actually changing them out. And speaking of Funko Pops though, here's the closet. And here is where the collection is. I am a huge collector of Funko Pops, and there are quite a bit in here. And if you really think that's all of them, under here, under my bed, there are 3 totes full of DC Funko Pops. Yeah, so literally under my bed, there are about 3 totes of these. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2 is 16. There's 16 pops can fit in a tote. So there's almost 48 DC Pops that I have underneath my bed. There's probably around like 30 Marvel ones. There's some more over there, by the way. So yeah, I'm a huge Funko Pop fan of DC, Marvel, and then I have my others over here. You know, you can see like the baby from Mandalorian, and then obviously this is a closet, so you just see clothes too. But yeah, that's pretty much the room tour itself, you know. So, but like I said, man, it's a downgrade, but very thankful for what I got. So, but you guys are probably here for the final news, which is the 1K sub. So let's sit back down. The only time I ever did I've only done 2 subscriber specials ever up until this point in my YouTube career. One when I hit 50 subs, which I did a face reveal video. If you guys want to watch that, I'm going to be reacting to it soon. But I'll leave a link in the description, along with my 100 sub special video, which was just me and my friends playing Dead by Daylight. Both of those videos will be down below in the description. But I've been thinking, I wanted to do something when I hit 200 subs, but I didn't know what to do to come up with to you know, make you guys laugh or something like that. You know, just to celebrate what you guys have done for me. Which, like I said, I'm very thankful for where I'm at this point. Like, we're almost reaching the yearly reactions. We're almost at 300 subs, and I really think we can get that before even spring break's over. I really do. That would be awesome in my opinion. But I was thinking, I hear this so many times, that I need to switch up like my hairstyle, you know, which for me, I honestly do not care. I really enjoy this. I do not like long hair at all. If y'all guys were here from the very beginning of the reactions, I had like hair at least to out here maybe. Like, it was too much for me. I grew that like maybe like within 3 months of quarantine, the first 3 months of quarantine, and I just remember getting the haircut, and it was a great relief. But I've always been told I need like switch it up, you know. As my friends say, get rid of my yee ass haircut, and then I can get some hoes. And I've heard that a lot. So I was thinking, what's my when I hit 1,000 subs, if I hit 1,000 subs by the end of this year, before the end of this year, I was thinking I would get a perm. Or no. That's the wrong word. That is the wrong word. Hold up. Let's rewind it back. If I get 1,000 subs before the end of the year, I will get waves. I had to think of it. I couldn't think of it. I will get waves if I get 1,000 subs before the end of the year. Now that doesn't mean go start making fake accounts, but like, I think it would be hilarious because I personally, for me, in my opinion of waves, people just pull it off, and I feel like I'm not one of those people. I feel like I cannot pull off waves, but if it will finally get some of my friends to shut up, and it will get people to shut up and just create some type of entertainment, then I'm down to do it, you know? I'm down to do it. But that's only if we hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year. So that's up to you guys now. It really is. I mean, I still want to, but I mean, y'all guys spread the word because y'all been doing it for me, man, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's really all this video was. I just really wanted to explain where I've been. I wanted to showcase my new room, and I wanted to inform y'all that there will be a 1,000 sub special. If we get, there will be a 1,000 sub special either way, but what I will do if we hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being patient with me, and I can't wait to start the daily reactions again tomorrow. And like I said earlier in the video, we got a reaction coming out later today. It's going to be very personal, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys watched it. So that's really about it, though. I'm glad that I've made it this far. Honestly, I'm very thankful just for what I have right now. You know, like it's not what was planned, but nothing in life ever goes to plan. And I feel like my YouTube success is the best example of that. You know, so thank you guys so much for being patient. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed. If you guys are excited just to see me back, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share this with other people, because man, we're back on that grind tomorrow. We're back on that grind tomorrow. See you guys then.